Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be tuning in from, and welcome to another episode of Live with Johnny. Let me just get rid of this. Okay. I've got something really special for you today. I was listening to my number one mentor. I wish he was a friend, a personal friend, once upon a time, like he was for a few people I know. The one and only Jim Rohn. And specifically, I was listening to how to take charge of your life. Okay, one of his favorite, one of my most favorite seminars that I listened to, I watched, and he spoke about one of the most powerful messages that I've ever heard, and that is, and I'm sure you've heard it, life is like the changing seasons. Okay, where he says you cannot change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Okay, I'm sure some of you have heard it, and if you haven't, then I'm a little bit excited that this might be the first time that you hear it. Okay, so don't go anywhere. You're going to love this one for sure. Now, if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Johnny Demos. I'm the founder of johnnydemos.com, and I help today's network marketer build a great little business online by attracting their perfect prospect and using some unique social media strategies that work. Okay, so teaching how to get away from old school chasing friends and family habits and being all sleazy and spammy on social media to attracting prospects straight to you. Wouldn't that be great? Straight to you, no chasing. And if you're tuning in live, please, or catching the replay later, please make sure you say "G'day, Johnny" in the comments so I know that you're here and I can give you a little shout out later when I get a chance. Okay, so life is like the changing seasons. Life doesn't get better for you by chance. It gets better for you by change. Okay? This was one of the most powerful messages that I've ever heard from Jim Rohn or anybody really. And when I understood it, some changes really took place upstairs in the way that I thought about things. Okay? Jim Rohn talks about 4 major lessons in life in this famous seminar. And here they are. Lesson number 1, learn how to handle the winters. Okay? Learn how to handle the winters. They always come right after the fall. Always. Kind of weird, right? Some are long, some are short, some are easy, some are tough, but they keep coming one after the other. You must handle the nights, which are followed by the days, right? You must handle the difficulty, which is followed by opportunity. These things will always happen, so don't complain, okay? Don't complain about them. Learn how to deal with them instead, okay? And there are all kinds of winters, right? The winters when you can't figure it out, the winters when it all goes pear-shaped, the winters when it goes belly up. The winters when it just won't work. You can't figure it out. You've run out of money. You've got a broken heart. Those are just winter times. Economic winters, social winters, personal winters. The winters are just part of life. The disappointments are part of life. The question is, how do you handle the winters? Because the truth is, you can't rip the winters out of the calendar, but you can get stronger. You can get wiser, and you can get better. Okay? The winters won't change, but you can. That's how life changes for you. So the famous line is, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Okay, so that's lesson number 1. Now, lesson which was learn how to handle the winters. Okay, now lesson number 2, learn how to take advantage of the springs. Spring is called opportunity, and it follows the winter, always, without fail. Spring always follows the winter. Opportunity always follows hardship and challenges. Days always follow nights. The key is to take advantage of the springs, to take advantage of the opportunities. You can't expect a great fall if you do nothing in the spring. Does that make sense? In fact, you must plant in the spring or you beg in the fall. I like that one. And don't waste the springs. We only get a handful. In fact, we don't know just how many we're really going to get. Life is so short, okay? They will run out and we don't know when. So read as many books as possible about what to do best in the springs. Read as many books as you possibly can and take advantage of the springs, okay? Now lesson number 3, how to protect your crops all summer, okay? As soon as you plant your garden in the spring, the bugs and the weeds will be ready to take it in the summer. And they will take it if you don't watch out and you don't prevent it. So you've got to learn how to prevent the intruder from taking all the good that you start. This is one of the greatest challenges. All good will usually be attacked. Every garden will be invaded. To think that it won't is simply naive. Okay? And lesson number 4, learn how to reap in the fall without complaint. What does that mean? Take full responsibility of what happens to you. Accept full responsibility in whatever situation you're in, good or bad. So learn to reap in the fall without apology if you do well, and without complaint if you don't. It's called maturity. Don't play the blame game if things are not going your way or if things go pear-shaped. Don't blame the government, the taxes, the economy, the prices, the weather, the company, the management, whatever, right? They're not responsible. You are. It's not what happens that determines the quality of your life. It's what you do. That changes everything. What happens is the same for everyone. What people do is what's different. Disappointments and tough times are not real, special little gifts that are reserved only for the poor. Everybody gets their fair share. So the difference is what you do about them. So they're the 4 little famous life lessons by the amazing Jim Rohn, the late Jim Rohn. Life is like the seasons. What a powerful message. I hope you loved it. And that's all I got for you today. Sorry. So I'll be back again tomorrow for another little episode of Live with Johnny. So till then, please be safe, be amazing. I'll catch you later.